Today I'm happy to host Investor Advisor with Giges Capital, one of the 20 investing companies in Kenya, which are authorized to trade with the National Stock Exchange market in Kenya. There are only 20 of them. He's working with one of them. So he's going to tell us more about how to invest in shares, the procedures, how much we can invest, and he's going also to tell us when to invest and the top 3 companies which we should invest now so as to have good returns. So welcome, Mr. Robert.
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Yes.
And you can start talking about shares. First talk about yourself. Uliniambia ulikuwa Doha. So you met the Kenyans there in the diaspora.
Yes.
And now you told me that you wanted to talk to Kenyans to educate them about shares, because not many Kenyans
Yes.
In the diaspora
Yes.
know how to go about when they want to buy shares.
Yes.
Especially kila mtu anaongea siku hizi Safaricom shares.
Yes.
Kila mtu anataka kununua sababu anasema zinapanda vizuri.
Yes.
And they pay good.
Yes.
So tell us just about small story about yourself, your company.
Yes.
What you do, and then we'll start talking about shares and how to go about it. Before I forget also, he'll be in Paris. He's in Paris from Monday. Those who'd like to meet and discuss with him about shares, about bills, about bonds, I'm going to give you his phone number on the comments. Yes. Okay, so welcome.
Thank you so much, Noah. I really appreciate. It's my first time in Paris, and I really appreciate to be around here and talk to Kenyans living in France about investing at the Nairobi Stock Exchange. My name is Robert Zioki. I come all the way from Nairobi. I'm with Kenyans Capital, which is a registered stockbroker, and I'm happy to be in France. So without maybe any further ado, I want to welcome you all who have tuned in this hour. It's very late, but we will not take it stretch it so long, but we'll keep it very simple, such that people can understand. I started my journey last week, and I went all the way to Doha and had some wonderful presentation to the people there about investing in stocks. And I'm happy also to be here in France, in Paris, for quite some time. The whole of next week I'm going to be around and talk about shares. So Kenyans Capital is a member of Nairobi Stock Exchange. We deal with shares, and investing in shares is one way of saving your money so that you can create wealth. And for you to start investing in shares, you really need to have a CDS account. And to open a CDS account, it will be open in your name. You require to fill forms, attach your copy of your ID, attach your KRA PIN, so that you can have a CDS account to buy shares. So basically, once you have a CDS account, you can as well buy shares through a stockbroker or trade online on yourself. But basically, you will require an investment advisor to be telling you what is happening in the market, somebody who is on the ground, so that you can compare notes and know which shares to buy, so that you, at the end of the day, you make some money. So basically, we have various investment vehicles, but stock exchange, that is the investing in shares, offers an investor the highest form of return on investment, as compared to investing in a unit trust, investing in a money market, because the higher the risk, the higher the returns, and the lower the risk is the lower the returns.
If I want to invest, for example, as a diaspora here in Kenya,
yes,
here in France, not in Kenya,
yes,
here in France,
yes,
is it complicated? What are the procedures I should follow when I'm here? Is it possible to invest in shares when I'm here?
Yes, it is very possible. The first step which will undergo is to fill application forms.
Okay.
And then a CDS account will be issued to you. Once you have a CDS account which reads your name, the CDS account will read your name. Then you can start investing. And you can invest as little as the price of 100 shares of Safaricom, which is like 3,230. And you get started. Basically, investing in shares is about committing a percentage of your income every month so that you can benefit from the market. But basically what has happened is people have come in because of an IPO, then they buy and they forget, and that is not the trend. Come into the stock market with a goal so that you can invest every month. When you're investing every month, you benefit from the ups and the downs of the prices.
Okay.
Yes, and that way you can build a portfolio. Thank you.
So the portfolio is an advisor. You'll tell me when it's up or when it's time to sell, or how does it work? If I work with you and you are my advisor,
Yes.
how are we going to work? Because some of us stay here in France for a long time, or even outside Kenya for a long time, and we come only to Kenya once per year. So I'll not be following the ups and downs. You know them.
Yes.
In case I buy Safaricom and you see, maybe in 2 weeks they'll be start going down, or they are not performing very well. Will you be there to advise me what to do, the
Yes.
steps to take? Or maybe because some people lose money because they stay here for a long time,
Yes.
and when they decide to go back to Kenya, they find what I had invested is almost finished
Yes.
because the shares are losing value.
Okay, I want to assure every investor who is based in France that I will offer each and every one of you personalized service. I'll be able to reach you through WhatsApp, through email, sending you a statement and tell you what's happening in the market. So that one is an assurance I want to assure each one of you. So basically, there are many counters apart from Safaricom, which I'll be advising you on, because there's usually a cycle of how shares move. And as a result, you find that during a particular time, it is advisable to buy a certain share. Okay. And during that particular time, it's not advisable to buy another share. For example, it was a very good time to buy all bank shares between the period of September all the way to December. But now, as we approach the announcement of results for the first financial year, you find that now you may not make so much in the financial counters, because they have already factored in the results which are about to be announced.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it possible to invest in shares as a group? For example, a group of 5 people who want to buy Safaricom shares. Is it possible to buy together?
Well, that's a nice question. It's very possible to buy together.
The question is, up to how many people can we buy together? Apart from, I imagine, like SACCOs or a company. If we just are a group, is it possible to buy together?
Okay, for a SACCO, I would say it's very convenient. But for groups, I wouldn't recommend, because from my experience of many years, I can say that many groups have issues, and because of group dynamics, you find that one member might start asking or even influencing other members to sell what you have invested. And you find that because you are different members, you don't have the same goals. So I would vouch for each member investing on their own, such that when you want to decide to sell, you say you can sell on your own.
Yeah, you make the decision alone.
When you want to buy, you can buy on your own.
Okay.
Yes.
Or as a SACCO.
But a SACCO is good because at least SACCOs usually have a common goal, kind of. But these groups, small groups, it will be a bit difficult. Tricky. Yeah.
Between wife and husband, can we invest together?
That one is very possible. You can invest together, because that way you can.
One
partner will be pushing the other, so
and we can fill the same form.
Yes, yes.
So that everything is done together.
Very true.
Okay.
Yes.
How much minimum amount can I invest in shares, for example? If I want to buy Safaricom, do they have a minimum amount I should buy so that I can be a shareholder?
For all the counters, the minimum you can buy is 100 shares. So
100 shares.
So if today you wanted to buy Safaricom shares, or if you are planning to buy tomorrow, you just need to factor in the price of 31 shillings and 50 cents per share. Then you add 2.1% commission, because all brokers charge 2.1% commission on the buying price. Okay, basically, I believe most of us who want to invest will be coming in here to make money. So the issue is the less the number of shares you have, the lower also the returns.
Yeah, okay.
But if you put in quite a chunk of money, or you build for your portfolio slowly, over a span of 5 years, you'll be happy by the kind of returns you have seen.
So what are the top 3 companies can you advise somebody in Europe
Yes.
to invest in?
Well, Safaricom is one of the best companies to invest in, because it is in the communication sector, and it doesn't have a lot of so much outlay in terms of investment. Because since they have invested in the machines, from there they don't have so much capital to put in, apart from just generating income through voice data, M-Pesa, M-Swari, and all those. Then the other company I would vouch for is a company like ACB, which just the other day acquired National Bank, and it is now the company with the biggest assets in the country, Kenya. The other company I would recommend is Equity Bank.
Equity Bank.
Yes.
Okay.
They make money for the shareholders.
Okay.
They pay a nice dividend.
Okay, they pay. Okay.
Yeah. ACB is paying a dividend of 2 shillings and 50 cents, and an interim dividend of 1 bob.
Okay.
While Equity is paying a dividend of 2 shillings.
Of 2 shillings.
Yes.
Okay. And the dividend, for example, if I want to invest for 1 year, after 1 year I say, maybe I want my money back.
Yes.
Do you help me sell those shares, or how does it go?
It is very easy for me to help you sell the shares. It's also very easy for you to log in online and also sell the shares. Basically, when you are filling the forms, there's a place you declare your bank details, such that when the shares have been sold, the funds will be credited into the bank account that you put in. Otherwise, if you change the bank account, then you'll be required to fill other forms, such that now we can capture your new bank details.
Okay, just hapo kidogo. It means that when we'll be opening the account,
yes,
everything will be in my name.
Yes.
In my account.
Yes.
You are just there to tell me, Noah, yeah, you can do this, you should do this.
Yes.
Nothing is in the name of your company.
No.
Nothing is in your name.
Yes.
Everything is in my name.
Correct.
Okay. So Robert will be in Paris from Monday. If you want to meet him, talk to him, you can call him. I have his number it's in the comments. And then you can also check, learn more about bills, about shares on the comments. I have also put there's the Kenya France Sacco website, the Sacco's website, where it is detailed and given. We have more information about shares, bills, and other things. You can also check Robert's website and learn more about it. So if you want to meet him, don't hesitate, call him. Just I want to share something with an experience with somebody.
Yes.
I don't know whether the person is watching. I hope he's watching the person.
Yes.
Sababu nilimpigia asubuhi.
Yes.
And then I asked her whether she ever did the money market with shares. And she told me she had invested 100,000 Kenya shillings. And because she's in shares,
yes,
she bought with a broker, somebody like you. The person told me that she bought shares for 100,000 Kenya shillings.
Yes.
Alafu akakuja France.
Yes.
Some years back, akarudi Kenya.
Yes.
Akaambua the value of the shares were 10,000.
Yes.
How is it possible? Something went wrong somewhere. Sababu shares tunasema zinapanda. So mtu kama huyo, how can you avoid me losing money like that? Because hiyo ni kupoteza pesa, na hapa simuona baridi ile iko hapa.
Yes.
Tukienda kazini kufanya kazi, it's very hard. Alafu nikuje niweke 100,000 zipotee.
Yes.
So what is the problem, and how can we, what is the solution so that I don't lose money? Because we know shares, people get money.
Yes.
Shares, people can earn a lot, and at the same time shares, people can lose a lot.
Yes. So thanks for that question. But for those who have never invested before, please don't be scared by that. It's very useful information that he has shared with me. What I can say is that the mistake we make with investing at the stock exchange is a situation whereby we buy and then we say, I bought, then I forgot. That is not the best way of doing it. Once you activate a CDS account, very important that you also register with the CDSC. CDSC stands for Central Depository Settlement Corporation. That is a government parastatal that checks around what is happening with investors here, investors portfolio. So basically, once you register account with the CDSC Kenya, you are able to know how are your shares. For example, mostly the number, the number of shares you have. But when it comes now to monitoring how is your portfolio doing, you need to talk to the registered stockbroker, such that you can be getting your portfolio valuation report. And
after how long should you ask for
even
the portfolio report?
Weekly, even monthly.
It can be weekly.
Yeah, it can.
So that I can survey ups and down.
Yes.
Okay.
And basically, when you are investing every month or every time you get an income, you find that, let's say for example, a situation whereby the price was up and it has come down, then when you buy again, you average out on the price. The price comes down.
Okay.
And when the fundamentals of that share which you are invested in changes, for example, in my case, I'll be able to tell you that the fundamentals have changed and we are not likely to make money on that counter. So we cut our losses. To cut our losses is an issue whereby I inform you, then you give me the authority to dispose of the shares.
You can reach Robert. I'm going to give the number. And at the same time, nitaangalia with him how we can facilitate to get the forms, so that before he goes back to Kenya, those who want can register with this account. Is it?
Yes.
The CDS account.
Yes.
So I'm going to see with him how we can have something for Kenyans in France. We put it on Kenyans Kifaransa .fr. Maybe a document, maybe you yourself, you can download, fill it, send it to him, or give it to me. I see how I'm going to send it to him, so that he can open your CDS account. And just at that moment, we are opening the CDS account.
Yes.
I'm not giving you any money.
No.
We are not talking about money there.
Opening a CDS account is free.
Okay.
And secondly...
And there you're going to help us to open it.
Yes.
Without any charges.
Yes.
Okay.
Secondly, once you have opened a CDS account,
okay,
we will send you an email welcoming you. And on that email, we shall send you a statement, and we shall send you our banking details.
Okay.
And we shall send you the online platform, so that you yourself, if you are computer savvy, you can even trade online. But before you go buying every share, let us discuss so that we know how much you're going to make from that counter.
Okay.
Yes.
And also to get advice on where to invest, which company to invest in.
Yes, because as I've said, the fundamentals keep on changing.
Okay.
And also the period, the cycle also keep on changing. So you might find that when you might be buying a share, yet the dividend will be coming all the way in December this year.
Okay.
And you want to buy it in January. Then you find that you may not make so much based on what is happening in the market.
You can meet Robert in Paris. He'll be in Paris from Monday. Over the weekend, he'll be there. Even he's going to attend the Misa. There's a Misa in Paris. Huh?
Yes,
I think you can contact him. Those will be going to the Swahili Mass on Sunday. He'll be there
at 3 p.m.
Yeah, you can. If you after the Mass, when you are taking tea, you can talk more about that with him. He'll be present that moment. So. And kama kuna kitu kingine ya kuongeza.
Okay, let me welcome each and every person who is watching, and also those who are not watching. Please feel free, share my number with all your friends who are here in Paris, in France, the entire nation of France. I'm going to be here for 1 week. I'm here because of you, and I'm asking you to make use of me. This time I'm here. I've come specifically to support you. Those who have never invested, so that they can invest. Those who bought shares and they can't remember who is their broker, I'm here for you. Let us talk, let us discuss. Those who have not even received their dividend the whole of last year, let us feel free to call me. You can reach me on this number 0722 807092. Let me repeat again, 0722 807092. You can call me via WhatsApp or even chat with me. Feel free to ask any of your questions. And for those who are in Paris, this one Sunday, as Noah said, I welcome you to Saint Joseph Catholic Church. It's a Swahili service on this coming Sunday at 3 p.m. So please, if you are attending that church, feel free, let us talk immediately after the church and engage on the matters investment. Thank you. Yes. I was in Doha last week on the 7th, and where many Kenyans came, listened to me, and many of them signed up. To make it in shares is not about bringing a lot of money. It's an issue of understanding that it's a way of saving. So once you earn an income, at least invest 10% of your income. You can use shares to achieve other goals because you can save there, whereby you are making money. It's not like where you put in money in your in the bank, and then you are only earning an interest of like 4% when you are putting in a fixed account. With the shares, you can even make even over 50%. And a good example is the Safaricom. Safaricom was 21 shillings last year, and this year February it was 21 shillings February last year. And this February, we are talking of 32 shillings. 32 shillings. Meaning Safaricom has gained 11 shillings on top of the 21.
In just some months.
Yeah, 11 shillings on top of the 21 is a return on investment of 50%. How many people put in millions of money in the bank last year, January, February, and they cannot even get 10% from it? Please, guys, welcome and let us invest in shares. And I will guide you through. And as I've said, and I'm assuring those who are joining even now, I'm going to offer each and every one of you personalized service so that you can make money in the stock market. Thank you.
Okay. So just the last question. Huh?
Yes.
Some people have already bought shares with other agents, huh? Or other companies. Huh?
Yes, yes.
Is it possible? Kama wanaona those shares are not well managed, their portfolio is not well managed. Is it possible to transfer to you, to your company? Is it possible?
Very easy. There are no limitation to the number of CDS accounts you can open because the number remains the same.
The number remains the same because it's personal.
Yes.
It doesn't belong to the company.
Yes, it
belongs to you.
Okay. The investor.
So if I have invested with one of the 20 companies which are authorized by the government to trade with the stock exchange,
yes,
and I see things are not going well, nobody is there to assist me when things are going down or up, I can decide to transfer it to you if you are efficient.
Yes.
It's possible?
Very possible. Okay. Just get in touch. I'll email you the forms, you fill them, you scan them, and send them back to me, and we shall get you started with your CDS account.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm going to share the links on the website and on the page in the next few minutes. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.